You have reached the Geek Elite. Good luck.
Mitch and Elizabeth are getting married. We're getting hitched.
We're getting hitched.
There will be no less than 3 things that go wrong, one of which will be major.
And you're not going to be attending unless you're on the list.
Biggest air quotes possible, because perfect is an illusion.
That's right. Mitch and Elizabeth are getting hitched, and we are, 24 weeks away from the big day. Elizabeth, how are you?
I am doing well tonight.
Okay.
It's been fun. And yes, we are 24 weeks. I was checking the calendar.
All right.
I can say it's 24 weeks. I make the thumbnails for these.
This is true. So on tonight's podcast, we have 3 guests.
Woo-hoo.
We have Steven, Jessica.
It's me.
Hello.
And Naimah.
Hello.
Hi. They're all joining us this week to talk about the future plans of the bachelorette/bridal shower and bachelor party, because they are all involved in it in one way or the other.
Exactly. And they're all voices that you've heard before.
This is true, especially if you listen to this particular podcast or any podcast on our network. we like to keep it all in-house.
Hey, keep your friends close, keep your enemies closer. I'm kidding.
That's why we're on the podcast together. It's for the second one.
Steven caught on.
So what do you want to talk to them about?
So I'll start with our plans, ladies, because I actually don't know. I mean, I know what was in the survey, but
Okay.
What's the thing you're most excited for? If you're permitted to tell me. I don't know if you're allowed to tell me.
Yeah, I don't know how much we're allowed to tell you, which I think is also why I don't know a lot. So, honestly.
But I'm just excited to get to see you all again.
Face to face.
I will be fully vaccinated, and I'm so happy about it because all I'm doing is running up to people. Still mask on, of course, and it will.
Naimah and I actually weren't we were both very concerned because we were cruising the websites for vaccine stuff so closely to make sure that we would be vaccinated for this. Yeah, I don't know why that came out. I've already recorded a podcast today.
No, Steven, the new term that Rosie gave us ladies via the survey is vax stacked and on the attack.
Okay. I like this one. My favorite one was that it was the Fauci ouchie.
The Fauci ouchie.
If it was an ouchie, I didn't feel it happen.
I didn't feel it either. The first one, I did not feel it.
Yeah.
Feel the second one?
No, yeah. I want you to clarify that one. Do you mean the prick, or do you mean the any sort of after effects?
I didn't feel either. I didn't feel the prick or the sore arm. But I also throw this caveat in there all the time. I had them do it to my right shoulder or to my right arm, which is connected to my right shoulder, which is always in pain anyways. So I think that pain just overrides the soreness of my arm.
He's like, there's nothing new here.
The bigger pain was just get out of here, little pain.
You have no power here.
That's right.
I definitely felt the soreness in my arm. We actually get our second dose tomorrow. Mm-hmm. So,
ooh, exciting.
I'm just going to use that forever now.
Right. I don't know about you guys, but I really appreciated the survey.
Oh, the survey was great. It was wonderful. I like how it included food allergies, which it should, but I feel like that would be something me as a planner I would forget. And the lactose intolerant option was my milkshake brings all the boys to the bathroom.
Loved it because I felt like it was so you, I got it. And then I just sang its high praises. I ran over to Steven and I was like, look, okay, covering everything. I am ready for this. I like the non-vaccinated people's option, which is just you're just trying to kill everyone. Okay, cool.
This survey we should establish was something to taken pretty much everyone's like requirements, where they'll be at the time of this whole event and everything, and what they would need for being at this event, right?
Yeah. It was just generally establishing who was going to be at the Airbnb, food, so that way we can plan meals, and t-shirt sizes, and whether or not you would actually be in attendance. So it was kind of an all-in-one survey monkey survey. But
I don't want to paint with a broad brush. I don't want to generalize things here.
Go ahead.
But there was a pretty defined difference in the experience for the planning of these two separate events.
And I think me and Steven felt that more because it was me talking about like the planning for the bachelorette party and Steven talking about the planning for the bachelor party. And I don't think a lot of the other people being invited got both sides of that. But it was like, okay.
It was a lot. I enjoyed after going through the other stuff with seeing what was provided on the ladies' side of things, getting to have a slight template to come in with to suggest to put things back on the rails a little bit.
so,
fair.
Stephen, what are you most excited about for the bachelor party?
Well, you know what? Before you say that, Stephen, you know what I want to say? I hate EDC. So there. That's it. That's all I want to say.
You made a statement
gone
last
now.
night. Yeah, it's gone.
I know, and I'm glad it's gone. I'm glad they're moving to October. Screw them. Stupid electric daisy carnival people.
For this one,
I guess we should point out, sorry, Stephen, real quick. I guess we should point out the bachelorette party is occurring in San Francisco and the bachelor party is occurring in Las Vegas on the same weekend.
Yes, those two are on the same weekend. And like a week ago, the EDC music festival decided they were going to have their music festival the same weekend in Las Vegas
the worst part is that this has been out there. We knew about this like 3 weeks ago, Mitch.
Yeah, no, I know. I understand that. But it was 2 weeks ago is when they like made the official announcement. And then a week ago is when they were like,
I got like 2 days ago.
Oh,
for that bit.
So maybe it was 4 days ago. It doesn't matter. 4 days ago is when they were like, oh no, we're going to move it to October. Like, why would you even try and have a music concert festival still?
So
Like,
I've talked about this one to Naimah at several points through all of COVID stuff. There are some companies that just have like a fiduciary responsibility to make it look like they are actively trying to still make the events happen. So they can either hold on to reservations to other people who have like stock in the companies, different things like that. So even if they have absolutely no intention whatsoever of making anything happen, they still say they are. And it has been so frustrating because like the worst one recently was San Diego Comic-Con. They were like, yeah, we're going to have a hybrid event where half of it will be in person and half of it will be digital. And it's going to be on Thanksgiving weekend. No, it's not.
I like that though. They were already telling people this is not going to happen because we know you are not coming over Thanksgiving weekend. They're like, it's happening. No, it's not.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Their next announcement is going to be that it's on Christmas.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, I've started kind of watching the things that say they're going to have a hybrid event of live, like in-person stuff, and then also digital as being the ones that might possibly actually still happen, but they'll just switch to doing the digital half only.
Right.
Probably.
But that's neither here nor there. EDC can go to hell.
Thank you.
Like,
What are you most excited about for the actual bachelor party?
Okay, I mean, I guess if you're alled to talk about it too, maybe
I can
we
talk
have
about-
secrets.
I know we do.
You don't.
We have secrets from Mitch, but I want to share those things. No, the thing that I'm most excited about is honestly probably a thing that we've talked about with Mitch already, and that's actually the stuff for Omega Mart.
Yes.
Yeah, that's something that. Well, the people who put those things on, they also did Meow Wolf back like a few years ago now. All really cool, interesting art exhibits. I forget their exact weird wording they use on their website. They say it's like a experience collective whatever thing. It's going to be an interesting one. I look forward to that way more than any of the other things that we're doing. And
Wait, are you one of the 11 people going golfing?
No.
No, he and Jason are going to sit out by the pool.
That's fine. It's not going to be that long anymore because we're only doing 9 holes. But I could not figure out who the 11 people were. So
I don't know who the 11 people are either because that email chain is a mess. I couldn't tell you even if you gave me a few minutes to research it. But yeah, no, I like golf enough. Like I played golf in junior high. I played on the golf team for my school, but at this point in my life, I have no interest in touching golf ever again. And that was only shown to me again when we did Top Golf like 2 years ago.
I'm just really thankful that I didn't actually make contact with your head at Top Golf because I came real close a couple times.
I appreciate this also. I don't want that.
You're fine.
But Mitch still decided that I needed golf clubs. So
no, you signed up for always being there for golf. You're marrying Mitch.
That's true.
I don't believe this is not in our marriage contract. These are not terms I agreed to.
They're spoken and unspoken terms.
Talking to a lawyer, that's not how that works.
Thank you, Naimah.
I think I would say that you have given tacit approval to golfing.
I have given tacit approval for him to go golfing. I will give verbal approval for him to go golfing all he wants.
I will say that with my mom and dad, because my dad golfs, and my mom is also very klutzy. I'm not good at ball contact sports. I think probably 23 years into their marriage, dad finally tried to actually teach her how to golf. It was just one try, and then it was done.
That sounds fair.
So what you're telling me is I only have to do this once.
Yeah, 23 years from now.
Yeah. I have to do like Top Golf and like mini golf and putt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
I fought hard for the golf part of Mitch's event to be mini golf. And nobody even responded. It's like I wasn't talking. Like I was like, well, what about mini? If a lot of people aren't interested in normal golf, what about mini golf? And people were like, so anyway, the golf that we're doing, it just 100% talked over me.
Unfortunately, Steven, I think the part that you're missing at mini golf is you can't drive around drinking in a golf cart at mini golf.
I worked at a place that had mini golf. You can still drink and do whatever you want at mini golf.
yes.
I went around in a penguin costume at a place that had mini golf. I saw the worst of people drunk on mini golf courses.
No, you can drink on mini golf courses, but you can't drive and drink.
That's fair. No, I'll give you that one. There's no golf carts. Yeah, they should solve that.
No.
So I don't think you ever got to. Oh, you did. You said.
Mega Mart.
Mega Mart. Okay. So
see, yet again, another male attending this event, ignoring my words against golf.
I mean, it's literally the one thing I wanted to do on my bachelor party.
I felt really bad sending the message like I don't want to do that. And I know you love it.
I don't love it. I literally have not done it in a very long time.
You still love it.
Probably because of my shoulder. But
that's fair.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I've never played in Las Vegas, and I think that'd be really fun. Mm-hmm. We'll see. We'll see. I might just throw my Cubs into the lake at that point. So
I just when we talked about that many people being there for golfing, all I thought back to was just playing golf in junior high and having to wait for people to play through on everything, and you're just sitting there and waiting and knowing it would be hot.
It won't. I mean, they'll make us go in 3 different groups, so it's not. It's still gonna be groups of 4. It's okay. It will only be a couple hours, and then we'll all meet up anyways and start drinking again. Well, not Steven, but we'll all start drinking again.
He's going to drink
babysitter.
That's already been pre-established. He's going to drink something.
At the bachelor party?
I have to. Yeah, Andy will be there.
Oh, you have to drink with Andy, right?
Mm-hmm. Hey, Mitch, do you want to help me get Andy to pay for my one drink that I will ever have, being the bougiest drink in the world?
Yes.
I'm just throwing this out here. I think Mitch should get to choose the drink, even though know yourself.
I just don't want to pay for it. My goal has been making Andy pay for the drink, and I just want to get like one whatever. I don't know what serving you say for this. I want one portion of Pappy Van Winkle.
What the hell is Pappy Van Winkle?
It's a whiskey, I believe.
He has no idea what he's talking about right now.
Name.
It's an exceptionally expensive.
The idea of it, and I
Oh
told
God. Okay. Yes, I do know what that is.
Andy doesn't have any money, or doesn't have any bills. We'll go ahead and make him pay for it.
But yeah,
Exceptionally
like
expensive. You're not gonna find that at the Axe
You're
Throwing
not.
Bar. You're gonna have to go to like
Oh, there's plenty of upscale
an
bars
actual
in Las Vegas.
upscale bar. I'm just telling you, that's where you're going to find it. It's not going to be.
I'll Google it and it'll tell me where I can find it in Las Vegas. We'll make sure we'll go to that bar.
Just ask Chad. He'll know.
He might know.
So Mitch, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think we should ask what your guys' most excited part is.
That was going to be my next question for Mitch, other than seeing everybody, because I know that for both of us, probably the top thing is just getting to see and spend time with everybody after the year that has been.
Yeah.
2020 to 2021.
What's going to be my most excited thing? I'm very excited about going to the axe throwing bar. I've been hearing about those for about 2-3 years now. Haven't been really wanting to go.
Not gonna lie, Steven, I'm really glad you guys are taking him, because again, this is another one of those things that he wants me to do, and he forgets the fact that I hit myself with a shot put. So the concept of me throwing an axe with other people in the building is concerning.
I was there that day. It was not a good day.
just out here, both me and Steven have talked about the different events happening places, and Steven is in love with San Francisco, and I would actually love to go to an I was like, it's fine, we'll just switch. It's good. But I'm telling him he has to do that, because I just want pictures, guys. I want to see what's all the crazy things that are happening. I think bachelor and bachelorette parties are hilarious of what people choose to do.
Yeah.
When I first saw, people have talked about axe throwing and different things like this as things that people did. The first time I saw a video or was about to watch a video of someone doing axe throwing, I was like, wow, no, this is so big. Like, I'm really excited to see the safety inventions that have been made for this. None. And they bounce back sometimes.
Yep.
I'm so afraid of what we're going to do.
Just you in there, it's fine. The only person you can kill is yourself.
The one I care about the most.
I'll say particularly because at least the majority of the group will have been consuming alcohol prior to and during this process.
Seems like such a Mario axe throwing bar.
But I mean, if as long as we go to a place that does this, that's been open for more than 4 years, they've hit some kind of magic sauce on it, or they have good lawyers. I don't know, but there's something right here.
No.
I'm
Just
sure you had to sign something on the way in.
Yeah.
Little thing.
That assignment of risk.
So then what about you?
I think I'm most excited for the wine tasting boat tour.
Okay, you know about that. I am also excited for that.
That was in the survey.
Okay, I forgot. Oh yeah, it was. Okay, cool.
So that was
Right.
Yeah, I'm very
You know
excited.
the same exact things.
We're gonna
I feel
go.
So
We're gonna
worried
get
about
in a boat, and they're gonna drive us around the San Francisco Bay and feed us lots of wine and talk about how they taste different.
At one point, Naimah was looking up stuff. I lived in San Francisco for a couple of years, and Naimah, while looking up something, was like, "What's Treasure Island?"
I think I said this.
Yeah, you were like, "What's
It's a
Treasure
casino
Island?"
in
Yeah.
Las Vegas.
We're also going there. No, I don't know if you guys are doing anything at Treasure Island. I have no knowledge of this whatsoever. But I was like, San Francisco.
I don't believe anything is currently planned
At
for
least nothing you know about.
that I know of for the Bachelorette on that. However, I do know that because everybody's kind of leaving at different times, that Mary and Rosie, who don't fly out till Tuesday morning, are basically just have a list that we can that whoever's left can pick from as we go throughout, and the group will just kind of decide to do what it wants to do on Sunday/Monday, whoever is staying.
Yeah.
So
I just want someone to go to HRD and get the kimchi fried rice burrito. For me.
All of that sounds terrible.
It's so good.
I'm very picky on kimchi, though.
It's real good.
I'm just tired of everybody just throwing random things into a tortilla and calling it a burrito. Like, it's not okay.
It's called fusion. Let's face it, like Mexican and Asian fusion is like just the easiest of fusion.
It's true.
I need them to come up with a new name for it. Like roti is the like burrito. Like I know it's not a burrito. It's basically the same concept. Call it something else. It's fine.
Call it shawarma. Call it.
Yeah. Everyone's got them, but no, this is a good burrito. I promise. It's great. They've been around. I don't need to sing HRD's praises. Tell me about your event.
Yeah, no, I am most excited to go grab some dim sum and take it back to the Airbnb because we're not going to get to go to a dim sum restaurant because that's only indoors. That's only but we're definitely going to go down to the dim sum corner shop and get dim sum.
I don't even know what we have planned for meals, like on the Las Vegas side. I know one night we're supposed to go to a steakhouse, and that's about it.
Speaking as a person who is now heavily involved with the planning of these things, that's pretty much the only eatery that's planned.
I'm just going to say now, don't you guys are glad that Steven's not vegan anymore? Because that would have been
I am. I'm also sure he would not just make me go to vegan places.
Yeah, at all. I would just get French fries.
Yeah.
Tater tots if possible.
Yep.
Well, I would suggest a good pizza place.
You guys have to go to Evil Pie.
I know we have to go to Evil Pie.
Is that in Las Vegas?
It's in Fremont.
It's in Fremont. It's right near where you guys are staying.
I'll trade that with you guys. No, I'm not saying I want to take yours. I have a pizza place for you guys to go to.
Oh, good, because that was actually one of the things that we thought about doing for Friday night was to do really good wood-fired pizza, if possible.
Do you know if it's wood fire?
Yeah, so there are two places. The one that's not wood-fired. If I was going to suggest it to Naimah, I had to. But there's one that's not that, as far as I know, and then one that is that's a little fancier. So I'll have to look at the name for the second one, though. I know the name of the one that's not that by heart.
But yeah, so because I think we were gonna do pizza and dim sum on Friday night, and then it's a seafood steakhouse on the bay for Saturday night because they have outdoor patio seating.
Yay, outdoor seating. Still staying safe.
All the things outside. Doing all the things outside.
What is one thing for either of you guys that you hope people have planned for you that's not something you've been told yet? I thought so. We need to fill for the air, guys. This is an audio product. I need to remember that, right?
We can also edit.
We can edit. Mitch does very good jobs at editing, particularly like when Jessica and I do podcasts, and we sit there and we think. Or we sit there and we drink. I guess I'm really hoping for some sort of games or activities that really kind of allow everybody to get to know each other on a little bit of a deeper level, or at least break the ice, because all of these people are very important to me, but they all come from very different facets of my life. And while some of them know each other, there's a lot of non-overlap. Like, none of my friends really know my cousins. None of my cousins really know my friends. Different segments of my friends' groups don't know each other. So I'm kind of hoping for some sort of activity that bonds everybody. So that way the wedding is more of a reunion than a meet for the first time.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Wait, it's okay. I'm weird and awkward. I will make everyone super close by just
force of will.
You are now going to be best friends. Damn it.
Pretty much. Group chat for days. We're going to have that group Snapchat for like 5 years.
I don't know. I don't have any. There's nothing. I don't think there's anything that you could plan that I would like. I don't know.
He wants everybody to wear silly hats.
No silly hats.
Wait, no. So wait, to be clear, you're saying none at
No,
all?
I mean, if you want to wear a silly hat, you go right ahead. But I'm not requiring everybody to wear a silly hat.
Even if there were a game per se that's already planned that has a hat as a negative repercussion.
Oh no, that's fine.
Okay.
Any info there at all. But like inverse question, is there something that you would never want in a bachelor or bachelorette party that you are fearing may happen or you don't want to ever happen?
I don't want to ever like not have control of my hands. Like I don't want handcuffs or no ball and chain gag or anything like that.
No 40 strapped to your hands.
No 40s strapped to my hands.
We already had the shirt made. It says Mitchie 40 hands.
I think mine would be I really have no interest in one of those traditional male strip performances where I have to go on stage and be a part of the performance. I am not interested.
Glad you're not going to Vegas because I think it's involuntary.
It's a reflex of the city. You go in and they just like throw strippers at you.
I mean, yes.
And it's not that strippers are the problem. I don't want to have to be on stage in a strip show. That's the difference to me. Because, like, if we were to go to a burlesque show in San Francisco, I would be all there for that. That would be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to have to go on stage.
Yeah.
As part of a strip dance.
What about for the burlesque show? They call you on stage.
Still probably don't want to do that.
Please tell me that you've at least made her a crown made of dildos.
That's fine. Whatever.
Mitch, listen, I was playing it close to the vest with the whole bringing up Treasure Island thing, and now you're just going spewing the plans that we already have.
Yeah. I will wear dildo crowns. I will talk to strangers. I do not want to have to get on a stage.
Got it.
Anything else? Anything else anybody's excited about or wants to just get off their chest now?
I'm excited to see everyone, like everyone has said so far. Even though for a lot of the people that we'll be seeing, they are people that we podcast with or talk to in some way, shape, or form. This will be a nice one. This will also be the first time that I'm really being around a lot of people that aren't just like me and Naimah. So we'll see how I really feel about being reintegrated with people.
I think that's how we're all going to find out.
I know. I don't know about this.
I kind of get the feeling that by like Sunday, everybody's going to be like, no, my bubble. Just give me my bubble back. I'm done.
I don't know if it's just me. I feel like I'm an introvert, but I am so like me and Steven passed a whole bunch of people going to a baseball game the other day. Of course, we were looking at them like, shame on you. Also put on masks. Also, why are you here? But then I was just like, God, you people are so brave. You're just around each other, you know?
In each other's bubbles. Weird.
Yeah. No, definitely. So,
I know that each of us have kind of been around people for this occasion or that occasion kind of thing. Just what I know of each of us. How do you guys project yourselves reacting to being kind of inundated with people, like we're saying here?
I honestly will probably be relieved. I am such an extrovert that I have been like craving human presence. I love Mitch, but he's not enough. There aren't enough of him. I need more people.
That should be in the vows. There's not enough of them.
I need more Mitches around.
It sounds like there might that contract, the marriage contract that you mentioned earlier, might have lines for other signers to be added later.
No. I just want duplicates.
Yeah, just like the clones.
Multiplicity.
If he gets to decide to become Cyberman, I get to decide to clone him. That's the agreement.
I think it's a fair trade-off.
This is a Doctor Who reference.
Yes.
No. And yes.
Doesn't help me.
No and yes, Steven.
That is the essence of Doctor Who. No and yes.
This is fair. But yeah, no, for you, Naimah, Jess, Mitch, how do you guys feel about this?
I think the same. I think I'm going to enjoy being around a lot of people, but I'm definitely going to be, why are you touching that? You really should not be touching that.
I've been fully vaccinated for a while because I'm a daycare teacher, so I got vaccinated pretty early on. And there's still moments where I forget that I'm vaccinated, and I'm like, oh my God, like, why am I like, yeah. So I don't know. I feel like, but I'm excited to do something, and I'm fairly introverted, but I'm super excited. I've never been to San Francisco before. I've only had dim sum at like not dim sum restaurants. So now that has been mentioned, I'm super excited. I'm mainly excited for the food and also getting to know the bridal party a lot better. Because if they all know Elizabeth and Elizabeth loves them all, then I know that they're all really good and awesome people that I'm going to want to have in my life. So excited.
There's always the one outliner.
Yeah.
No.
Not even.
Like this one.
No.
No, like I'm super excited about seeing a bunch of people. Like I feel like I'm an introvert too, but then I also know there are going to be those times where someone's standing a little too close, and I'm just going to be like, COVID. It's like
I will tell you, with this group, you can just look at them and go, COVID, and everybody will just kind of back up.
Right. You're right.
There's nobody that's coming in our group that's like, yeah, your point.
It's good stuff. Yeah. I'm excited to meet everyone too. I mean, that's the thing. I've only known you so long, Elizabeth, but you're great and I love you, and I'm really excited to just make this like the craziest thing. I've been to a few bachelorette parties, some that were great, some that were not good at all. not even great. Some that were scarring. So I'm like, make sure.
Let's avoid that last category. Let's the last it doesn't have to be the world's greatest party. I don't want it to be scarring.
No scarring. You've already nailed that out. There will be no stages and strippers for you. So the scarring portion is left.
Excellent. Oh, good. Steven, what about you?
I just remember when I went to Boy Scout camp when I was like 12, and I know about like 2 days in, I just wanted to punch people. So we'll see how this goes.
Good news.
Someone watched him
Only
when he's
2
had.
days.
Thank you.
But it also, I'm coming off of the extreme isolation of COVID times, so watch out.
He's gonna be throwing hands, people.
And
They're giving me access. Yeah. No, I'm excited about it. Mitch, I love you also. I want to just go ahead and mirror Naimah's display from earlier. You're fantastic.
I don't know what we're talking about.
Girls were showering me with love, so Steven wants to make sure you're showered with love.
Okay. Thank you.
I think this goes with the whole survey versus email chain dichotomy.
There's a difference in things here, but no, I'm looking forward to it. But we'll definitely see. There's a wide range of people for this one, and I hope everyone naturally groups up.
And that's a question I have. Is it about the same amount of people attending both? I have no idea how many people.
They've got more. They've got more.
19.
Oh, okay.
Well, and I think there's like at least one additional person to
Don't lose them in Vegas, guys.
No promises.
I've been saying this since the beginning. These are all grown adult men. They should be able to take care of themselves at this point.
Should and can are two very different things. I have a limited bail bond.
If they can't, that's their own problem. You only have to bail me out. You don't have to bail anybody else out.
If I end up in jail for anything, feel free to bail me out. It's okay if for some reason Naimah cannot.
I got you. I'll be there with all the attorneys. We'll be good. I know a couple people in Vegas.
I was going to say, there's going to be a bunch of attorneys at the bachelorette party. So,
Well, and I do happen to have a couple attorneys in Vegas that we can call.
so there you go. They don't
Alex owes me a few favors.
One, they don't tend to just throw tourists into jail. Like, they don't want that. And two, it's going to be like the first time a bunch of people are coming back to Las Vegas. They really don't want to do that. So,
okay,
get ready to hurt people.
Hospitals. We need to avoid hospital stays. There are 3 rules: don't end up in jail, don't end up in the hospital, and don't end up in the sex trade. Those are the 3.
I can't promise that last one. We got some cuties. We got some cuties on our side. Daniel's right there. I can pick him up.
On that note, if you have any ideas about what you want to do or what you want us to do or what's something that you did at your bachelor or bachelorette party, please hit me up on Twitter. I'm at Mitchipedia GEM. GEM stands for Geek Elite Media. You catch the rest of Geek Elite Media at Geek Elite Media on Twitter, at Geek Elite Media on Instagram, and Facebook.com/Geek Elite Media is our Facebook page. But until next time, this is Geeking to the Chapel on the Geek Elite Media Network, saying always remember to geek out.
This concludes our broadcast. Beep.